There is a lighthouse that still stands on the edge of a forgotten coast. It has no keeper anymore, no light, no reason to function. But sailors still avoid it, because according to old maritime records, every man who was sent to maintain it never returned the same. Some never returned at all. In the late 1800s, coastal shipping routes were expanding rapidly. New trade routes meant new lighthouses were being built in dangerous waters. One of them stood on a remote stretch of jagged rock and endless fog. It was isolated, too isolated. The first lighthouse keeper was a man named Elias Carter. He arrived confident, experienced, trusted. His first letters home described the lighthouse as peaceful, almost too quiet. But the tone of his letters began to shift after the second month. Shorter sentences, strange observations. And then one line stood out. "The fog here does not move like normal fog." Fishermen began reporting something unusual. Even on nights when the lighthouse was not lit, a faint glow could still be seen from the tower. Not steady, not mechanical, but pulsing, like breathing. When ships passed too close, their compasses would spin.
It's coming from out there.
And some sailors claimed they heard
help us.
something through the fog. Not a voice, not words, just rhythm. Like someone tapping slowly on glass underwater. Authorities dismissed it as superstition, until Elias Carter stopped sending letters entirely. 3 months later, a replacement was sent. A younger man, more skeptical.
Glass still
His
sound.
name was Thomas Reed. He wrote in his log, "The lighthouse is structurally normal. No signs of damage. No reason for fear." But on his 7th night, everything changed. A supply ship passing nearby recorded something strange in its log. The lighthouse light turned on, even though no fuel had been delivered for weeks. Then, according to the sailors, the fog moved inward, toward the lighthouse, like it was being pulled. The ship stayed offshore that night. They reported seeing the lighthouse light flicker violently. Then suddenly, silence. No light, no movement, no sound. By morning, the tower was still standing, but Thomas Reed was gone. Inside the lighthouse, everything was intact. Food untouched, journal open. But the final entry only contained one line. "It is not the lighthouse that watches the sea, it is the sea that watches back." Official records marked it as an unexplained disappearance. The lighthouse was shut down shortly after, but maritime charts still carry warnings near that coastline. Not official ones, sailor markings, handwritten notes. Some simply say, "Do not anchor near the silent tower." Others are more direct. "It answers when it is lit." The lighthouse still exists, weathered, abandoned, watching nothing. But sailors passing far offshore swear they still see something. A faint light, not always on, not always off, just waiting, as if it remembers when people used to climb its stairs.